Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Now Appearing at Loonees. This is a weekly podcast where we sit down with the headliners, the nationally touring headliners that are coming through Loonees Comedy Corner this week. I am so excited to be here today. As always, I'm your host, Tracy Kellett, with my co-host, Cam McKenzie.
Hello.
1/3 of the Beanie Boys being blunt.
That's
and
me.
Today we have an incredible headliner. The last time you saw him here at Loonees, he was featuring, and now we just bumped him up because he's that damn good. Yeah. You've seen him on Fox Laughs. He has an amazing podcast, Famous to Us. Let's give it up for CJ Starr.
Oh, yeah. We got a room full of people.
We got a room full.
Cheering.
Yep. Packed house.
Yeah.
It's like comedy during COVID.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of little people on the screen that are all going.
Thank y'all so much for having me.
We're going to do a drive-in show after this, so be prepared.
Yeah. We're actually doing the shows in the parking lot. Yeah, it'll be cool. I think we were just open during COVID. Yeah, but last time we saw you, I was hosting, you were featuring, and John Stringer was headlining, and they just put three guys from Detroit all on one show.
Yeah, definitely. And I see Detroit, the Tigers are actually in town this weekend, and we went and see them play in Texas a couple days ago, and they need pitching. But anyway.
Yeah. So I tried not to look at the scores. I was like, if I look, they do bad.
I'm a huge Orioles fan.
Yes.
So,
Baltimore? Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's where I'm from.
Be-more.
All Balmer.
Baltimore, baby.
So it's so funny that you bring up the Tigers because we sucked for so long, and now I feel like it's the Tigers' time.
All right.
I feel like they haven't been good since the old Blue Eyes. What's his name? Cal Ripken
Jr.
Old Blue Eyes.
Yeah.
Old
Blue
Cal
Eyes.
Ripken, dude. He was good.
Man,
it was
dude,
1984.
That's one of the dudes. You can't look directly into his eyes, man.
They're piercing. Thank God he wasn't a pitcher, man. He'd be staring down the souls.
My mom saw him on a plane, and he winked at her, and she tells me that story every time I see her, and it happened 30 years ago.
I would never shut up about it. That's brilliant.
Hey, it started off as a wink. Now it's like, that could have been your dad.
Exactly.
Do you have
she
blue
was
eyes?
like, and then we went in the bathroom. Yeah, no, I have green eyes.
Oh, okay, I was looking for
it's
a second.
still recessive,
I was like,
though, so yeah.
It is recessive. You're on the road currently right now, but you can ask.
I'm so excited because I saw that you're going to be headlining Tower City Comedy Festival in Paris, Texas. It's an amazing festival. Daryl Felsberg down there in Paris, Texas runs it every year. He brings out phenomenal comics. He's had Jenny Zingrino, Jimmy Pardo, Shane Torres, CJ Starr. You're going to be there next weekend. How excited are you for that? Have you done that festival before?
Every time, seriously, every time it comes around, it's my schedule wouldn't allow it. And this is one of those things where it was like, please do it. And I was like, yeah, I'm open.
Yeah.
And
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
You're finally open.
You're going to love it. It's a very neat spot, and they do a lot of shows. Like, I did a show, I opened for Ralph Harris in, a Harley-Davidson store.
Oh, that's cool. Man.
Like, how many people can say that? So I'm so excited for you. And I saw that it's going to be a bunch of comics with you. Are they comics that you handpicked, or are they just, comics from the festival that you just get to work with?
Probably comics from the festival. I didn't get to handpick. It's like my first run through. They never, anywhere I go, they never let me bring my people. And I'm serious. I was blessed to have you as a host this last time I was over here because
it was fun.
Sometimes we get people and they're like, oh, we don't want to really, do this too much. And I'm like, I want a funny show from beginning to end. I've always been like that. I love to work. So I love when people kill it. I have a friend of mine, a female comic. Her name is Angela Walker. And every time she kills it, I go to her and she's come on stage. She hugs me and I hug her and I go, fuck you, immediately.
Yeah.
And that's what I want every time. It's not fair that people come to see 90 minutes and you're like, as the headliner, I want to be the funniest and I want to do this. No, you got to work.
Yeah.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
And there is that idea, that concept. I mean, the reason it's the concept is because it is true to a certain level. There are headliners that don't want their feature acts to be that funny. They don't want their host to be that funny.
Kind of restrict stuff.
Yeah, they tell you what you can and can't say, or whether you can or can't sell merch and things like that. So I love that your approach is just the total opposite of that because it really does make for an incredible show.
I remember us having a very good time because we were all just like, oh, let's just have fun.
Because
my job as a host, I'm like, I got to fill this room with energy. That is my point.
Yeah.
And I will do everything I can to make them laugh. And then boom.
Yeah.
And I was like, let's bring CJ up. Boom. It was fun.
Yeah, just keep it going for Stringer.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah.
I'm really
John
excited for
is
this
so
weekend too.
Yeah, John is just he's a beast. So, I mean, I was like, you don't ever have to worry about me killing it over. He's like, shh, you make me work. I love it. And like I said, I mean, we've been cool ever since we met like so many years ago at the World Series of Comedy where I got shafted.
Damn it.
We all have that I got shafted story at the World Series of Comedy.
Yeah.
I got shafted at the Little League World Series one too many times. I'm done with World Series in general, man. Fuck that.
So contests are not my thing.
No, I don't like them either. I was just talking to someone else about that. I'm not into the competition because it makes me, like we were just talking about, I want to have a fun show. I want to be part of a really fun show.
Right.
But that one, I was in my own head, like, I have to be funnier than my friend. I got to, like, bury these people. And I'm like, this sucks. I don't. And then I didn't.
Yeah.
and then you don't go through.
Have fun, and then you don't
win.
do well.
You're like, fuck this. Whatever. I'll just drive 4 hours home in my car, listen to Barbra Streisand.
Yeah.
I'm not crying. It's raining outside.
Yeah, I have my windows down. I just want to feel the rain.
Seasonal allergies.
Yeah. Oh, do you have any, like, being on the road, do you have any, like, hell gigs, like, shit, like, gigs that have gone just terribly wrong or in our weird-ass spots? Or, like, they put you up in a terrible room? Or has it been, like, a blessing?
Or you just live in the dream, CJ?
It might have been, like, this past year might have been living the dream. But let me tell you about 10 years ago. I know I have been places where they gave me a hotel room. I looked in and didn't sit down.
It's like a crime scene.
There was one where they had it was supposed to be an air conditioning unit in the window. It was gone, so the window was just open. I was like, "Nah, I'm good. I'll drive back."
Yeah.
And
by the way, that was Biloxi, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
That was
my
Biloxi.
Car has AC. I'll hop in that.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to name names.
I'm definitely not naming any names because I still work at some of these clubs. But this is one club that we call it the murder cabin. They put you up in a cabin. I'm not
Ideally, that sounds nice.
Like, if any comic sees this, they'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It's supposed to be like they bought those honeymoon cabins that are like Apex.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they have an upstairs and a downstairs, and the headliner
I've seen Cabin in the
downstairs. Yeah, exactly, pretty much. And it's so funny. I was like, no, I'm taking 2 white comics, and then I'm gonna die first. No,
right.
I've read this script before, man, and I turned it down. I'm not doing it.
Yes, exactly. But probably murder cabins are probably the worst. I have been places that have looked like Roadhouse, but I'm really, yeah. My wife loves me to do all white crowds because she's like, they love you.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, you can get them out there. You can like twist their arms a little, and they're just like, "Oh, damn."
Yeah. Oh, CJ.
I was in Iowa, and the lady goes, "I love how you talk about racism and make everybody on ease, but they still laugh." I go,
"Yeah, that's my job.
That's literally my job.
I'll get you thinking. I'll get you laughing."
Yeah.
So I wanted to mention this. We were talking about the feature and headliner, and this had totally slipped my mind. Your feature this weekend is a guy named Mitch Jones. And I know you're a big teddy bear guy. So Mitch Jones is another...
He's a big boy.
Big boy. He's a big teddy bear
huge.
boy. And I'm so excited to see the two of you guys perform on the same stage. It is going to be
Your host
out
is
of
a
control.
very opposite-looking man, too. Evan Joe is hosting this weekend, and he is a tall string
They're paying
bean
us with food.
Big hair.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're getting the fully loaded nachos.
Yeah.
And Evan needs to eat.
How much do you owe?
Yeah, you're going to recognize Evan Joe from the guy that was at the front desk at that murder cabin. That's how you're going to recognize Evan.
Yeah, he's a wild. Yeah, Evan Joe, if you're listening, I love you, but you're a wild-looking character. Yeah, you'll see him. He's fun. This is going to be a fun weekend.
By the way, comp is still next time. Jesus.
Like, you were number 4 at...
Here's your key. The Wi-Fi is your last name.
Are you guys coming to anyone of the show?
Oh, we'll be here all weekend.
I should be here both. Yeah, I think I'm in town, so I will definitely.
Absolutely. I wouldn't miss it. I'm so excited for this weekend. It's going to be such an exciting show. And we mentioned your podcast at the beginning, Famous to Us. Tell us a little bit about that. What was kind of like, what made you think of that concept, and what's the kind of stuff that you cover on that pod?
How long have you been running that one?
Man, we changed it from dad bods because the guy that I was doing it with and the young lady that was on it, she moved to Austin. So I wanted to do something because we meet a lot of people. I meet a lot of people like that I feel are famous. I mean, and they are. Some of them are really famous. Like, not to name drop,
No,
but
name
like
drop,
Jay
name drop.
Farrell and
Yeah,
like Jay Farrell and like Tommy Davidson and all those type of people. We know we have them in our phones. Like me and the other hosts, the other co-hosts, we have them in our phones. So we're like, let's interview some of the people that we toured with or been on the road with or been in some shows with, because they're famous to us,
Yeah.
And some people just, like especially Jay Farrell, he should be a lot more famous than he really is.
Yeah.
Well, I
he
think
should be a household
to me,
name
he's
his
huge. Yeah.
his like joke writing is so good, but his impressions are like the best.
You
As
can't
someone who
top 'em.
tries and does voices, like his are so damn good. It's
Yeah.
incredible. He's so talented.
And his
He
stint on
said he
SNL is some
started
of
when
the
he was
best.
Yeah. And he said he started just because he was poor and just started doing voices as a kid. He said actually because of girls. So
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But like what we do is we talk about our road trips and then we'll call somebody or we'll have somebody in the studio or something, or if they're in town, or we'll just call a famous friend. We always have that prank where, like, if we don't have someone on there, we'll just have someone call, and if they pick up, that means that they're really your friend.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like a test. That's a good test.
Yeah. So the funny thing, I called Michael Blackston. He answers the phone. Yeah, he answers the phone with no African accent whatsoever. He's like, hello. And I was like, yo, what up, man? This is CJ. And he's like, who is this?
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, we've worked together. It was a long time ago. And I was like, yo, I'm out, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, but I live in Dallas. So he's like, yeah, come on through. And then I was like, I'm here with, and I brought someone else up that I was golfing with, that he was on a show with. And he's like, yeah, KJ, tell him to come through. I'm like, oh, you remember him.
Right.
But you don't remember me. You know what?
Damn.
Yeah,
I'm deleting your number out of my phone.
No, I'm not.
I'm
still going to call back. He picked up the phone. I'm good.
Yeah,
Dude,
he's a friend. It was tested.
If I called Cam right now, if he wasn't here, he wouldn't pick up. So that to me is a wild success.
I am everyone's emergency contact, and it's a problem. Like, I will answer the phone, but I won't do anything for you after that. I'll just answer. Like, I need you to pick me up and be like, that's a bummer. I'm sorry to hear that, but I can't do that for you. So I'm just going to.
I'm high watching Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken.
Yeah, or Ratatouille for the 5th time today or something. I don't know. I watched Roadhouse.
Ratatouille.
That. Hey, it's a good movie, man. I don't know why. It's
a heartfelt Disney tale.
I don't know. That mouse has a terrible life. He goes through so much.
It's so relatable for Cam.
All right, let's play Smash or Grass.
Smash or Grass.
It's time. Let's play.
Okay, let's do it.
I wish we had some intro music for this.
Smash or Grass.
Yeah, thank you.
So
I'm gonna throw it out since we talked about it before. Mm-hmm. Skinny John Goodman now or Fat John Goodman circa Roseanne 1992 when he was like Dan the drywall man
with the denim and flannels.
Yeah. I would probably have to. What is it?
You have to
smoke weed or bone.
You got to pick one.
I'm gonna have to smoke weed with the heavy set one.
There you go.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I feel like he has a better laugh if he's like fatter and like smoking with you. Just to watch him cough and be like, yeah.
Skinny John Goodman, I think, would be a good hugger.
Yeah. Oh yeah, a lot of skin.
Skinny John Goodman looks like he's smoking weed for medicinal reasons. Like, it's not as fun. Yeah. You're like, oh no, he's going through something.
You could definitely tell he had the surgery. He will hug you and continue to just wrap around you.
Yeah, it's just like,
where have you been the past 6 months? In John Goodman's arms.
Yeah, I've been trapped for days. It's surprisingly cool.
This episode is brought to you by Lap Band.
Yeah. He wraps around you like a stingray. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, that means you got to sleep with that though. So you're sleeping with skinny, stretchy.
Yeah, I would.
That's fun. I feel like that's an
skin
adventure.
to, like, go to sleep.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a blanket. You don't even need
there it is.
That's funny. Oh, that's so stupid. All right. That's a good one. Okay, second one. Here we go. Let's go Adam Sandler now and Adam Sandler on the set of Billy Madison. So he's probably method acting. He seems like
I'm smashing him I'm smashing him when he's Billy Madison.
Yes.
Yeah.
What a weird
this
character.
This one seems kind of lazy. It looks like it'd be a terrible like.
Yeah. Now I feel like he'd be sad about it. He would like try, and then he'd sit on the end of the bed, and you'd have to have a conversation with him. You're like,
he'd show up in jean shorts and Crocs.
Yeah. Smoking with him, that's a good choice because then you'd probably just like shoot hoops.
Yeah, just go to like a pickup game.
Be like, you want to shoot hoops and like smoke weed? And be like, yes, Adam Sandler.
And on the set of Billy Madison, he had that porta potty with like the moans, and that would be really nice.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
It'd be a lot of fun sounds.
Mood music.
Definitely.
He'd be like, today, Junior, like when he wants you to come. All right, so the third one, let's see. Let's go back in time. Why do I do this to myself? I guess we should pick comedians.
Yeah,
do you have any
comedians?
Do you have any?
Sure.
We could. Oh wait, Roseanne Barr, or
yeah.
This is so hard.
Or Joan Rivers.
Oh yeah, that's
when she was alive.
Yeah.
Or dead if you're into necrophilia.
Yeah, I guess. This would be a weird time to admit that you're into necrophilia.
But this could be breaking news here on the Now Appearing at Loonees podcast.
You're never going to believe it, folks.
We're going to go Joan Rivers when alive. We're going to smoke with her because she's fucking a genius.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm smashing the shit out of Roseanne because all that Donald Trump shit. So
you could change your opinions, maybe.
I'm slapping her on her ass, everything, and I'm making her call me different names.
Yeah, it's
gonna be the best
in a
7
cool way.
minutes of her life.
Oh yeah,
and
better than
steal her
any
voter card.
episode she ever did. This is good stuff.
And I'll be like, and I also fucked John Goodman.
Take that
to complete the set.
Yeah, I copped a marriage out here. That is hilarious.
Oh my gosh, I think that might have been our best smasher grass that we've had.
All right,
well, CJ, we're so excited. We're going to see you all weekend.
Yeah.
We have 4 shows, 7:30, 9:45, Friday and Saturday. I cannot wait to laugh
Loonees
with
Comedy
you.
Corner.
Be
CJ
here.
Starr.
The tickets are selling out, so check them, get them while you can. If not, just come grab a beer and hang out with them after the show.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for taking your time to talk with us. Please enjoy your time here in the Springs with your lovely wife, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
All right, can't wait to see you guys.
Thank you, CJ.
Bye, guys.
Bye, God, voice.
Goodbye, God.